Stream here. Sawadee krap. Hello and welcome to Daily Wisdom, Walking the Path with the Buddha. Today is our group learning program, and I'm going to be guiding you in a breathing mindfulness meditation session. I'm going to be helping you to be able to do meditation so that you can train your mind to let go. That's what the breathing mindfulness meditation is doing, is training your mind to let go. That's what's causing the mind to experience anger, sadness, frustration, and all these other discontent feelings. So welcome to the class today, whether you're joining for the first time or you're joining regularly. I'm going to be starting with some chanting to ease the mind into meditation. Then I'm going to provide some guidance, which is essentially like instructing you and teaching you how to meditate while we're actually meditating. Then there's going to be a period of time where it's just quiet and we're all meditating together. Then we'll come out of that with some more chanting. And then I'm going to open up to any and all questions that you guys have related to your journey on the path to enlightenment, whether it's about meditation or any other aspect of the path to enlightenment. So if you'd like to join for meditation, you're more than welcome to. You can take a position either seated, lying, or standing. These tend to work really well for online learning. And I'll start with the chanting, and you guys are welcome to chant along if you like. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Mahakeva Otang Mahakavanhang Aphivateyami Savakato Mahakavata Tammo Dhammang namasami Supatipano Mahakavato Savaka Sangho Sanghang namami Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Iti piso Mahakava Arahang Samma Sambuddho Vicacaranang samuno Sakato rokavitu Anutero purisa Dhamma sati satatawa manusrang Oto Bhagavati. Okay, with the lower body and hands and arms comfortable, and the upper body erect, just close the eyes and start breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Here you're just looking to establish the breath, a nice, natural, steady, consistent breath. Not forced or controlled, just a gradual inhale through the nose, experiencing the full breath. And then whenever you're ready, exhale out through the nose. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Your breath may not match up with the guidance that I'm providing, and that's okay. This is your practice. I'm just here for guidance. You can use this voice as a reminder that whenever you get to the next inhale, just breathing gradually through the nose, developing a nice, natural, steady, consistent breath. And then whenever you're ready, exhale out through the nose. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. With the breath well established, start fixating the mind on the breath, either the sound of the breath coming into the nose or the sensation of air moving over the skin into the nose. The breath is the present moment. Fixate the mind on the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. With the mind fixated on the breath, whenever you notice that it moves off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. No need to observe the thought, label it, judge it, analyze it, or even try to figure out where it's coming from. Whenever you notice that the mind is moved off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. I'm going to be quiet now and let you do this work of focusing on the breath, cutting off and letting go anytime the mind moves off the breath. You have nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. No one needs you right now. This is your time to focus on the breath. Breathing in and out. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Mahakeva Bhutang Mahakavanang Apivateyami Savakato Mahakavata Tammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipano Mahakavato Savaka Sangho Sanghang Namami Namo Arhasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Arhasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Arhasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Iti Piso Mahakava Arahang Samma Sambuddho Vicacaranang Samuno Sakato Rokavitu Anutero Purisa Dhamma Sati Satatawa Manusanang Oto Bhagavati. Okay, if you guys would like to slowly make your way out of meditation. Once again, welcome to all of you guys. Nice to see everyone in class today, whether you're joining in Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom, or maybe you're listening to this on the replay. Welcome to everyone. What I'm going to do here is just open up to any and all questions that you guys have, whether you're in Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom. You can ask questions by putting that into the comment section, or you can raise your hand in Zoom, unmute your microphone, and ask any and all questions that you like. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Looks like maybe Ted or Kristen has a question. Go ahead, guys.
Hey, David, I have a question in regards to breathing. Is there a more preferred way to breathe, like, say, from the belly as opposed to the chest while meditating?
The breath is always coming in through the chest because that's where the lungs are. People who like move their stomach during breathing, this is actually just them moving the muscles. It's not from the lungs itself. So you would like to just fill up the lungs and you'll feel the chest open up. And it should be nice, a nice, slow, gradual breath. Even though I say, develop a nice, natural, steady, consistent breath, right? So oftentimes people think when I say that word natural, they mean to just breathe the way that you're currently breathing. But most of the time people breathe very shallow in day-to-day life. So you would like to take nice, deep, gradual, slow inhales and slow exhales. You'll feel like you're controlling your breath as you're first getting going and training your body to breathe. But ultimately, you can get to a nice, natural breath where it's nice and slow and steady.
Thank you.
And while we're talking about this, in between the inhale and exhale, there's typically a gap, right? And you kind of observe that gap, that nice slow inhale, and there's like a little gap, and then there's the exhale. So you can keep your mind focused on that too, that as you're breathing in and then the gap and then the exhale. Okay. Let me see if we have any other questions. don't see anything else anywhere. All right. Well, what I'm going to do then is just end class by thanking all of you guys for joining. Thank you for your interest in learn and grow and develop on the path. This Sunday, I'm going to be in chapter 19 of our book, Developing a Life Practice, the Path That Leads to Enlightenment. This chapter is titled The Difficult Human Existence, Sickness, Aging, and Death. This is where you learn about the life story of the Buddha. And we talk about the sickness, aging, and death because this tends to be a very hard time for people when their mind isn't trained that either it's their sickness, aging, and death, or someone who's close to them, sickness, aging, and death. This is part of the things that motivated Siddhartha Gautama to go on the journey to actually get to enlightenment. And these tend to be very challenging times for people. So we're not only going to talk about the life story of the Buddha, but we're going to talk about sickness, aging, and death, and how the Buddha discovered what is actually going on during this period of time that makes it so challenging. So that's what I'll be doing on Sunday. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be doing loving kindness meditation together. So you guys are always welcome to join any of these classes. So thank you again for joining, and perhaps we'll see you guys in a future class. Be well and take care. Sawadee-kap. Thank you again for watching. Enjoy your meditation. Look forward to seeing you online and answering any questions that you might have. Thank you so much.